Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go, this is Valley News Live at noon.
We begin with breaking news. North Dakota health experts are reporting close to 300 new positive cases in Cass County alone. There are 1,116 new cases in the state with 12 deaths, making the total number 567. Now in Cass County alone, they are reporting 262 cases. The positivity rate is now 14.15%. The full numbers can be found on our VNL News app and on the bottom of your screen. And the latest ballot counts in Michigan and Wisconsin gives Biden a small lead, but it's still too early to call the races. Experts say a recount is likely in Wisconsin, as a losing candidate can request one if the margin is less than 1%. President Donald Trump continues to lead in both Georgia and North Carolina. However, poll counters show only be 1 to 2%. Both Pennsylvania and Nevada are early into their vote count and say it's too early to tell who will be able to claim those 26 electoral votes. With North Dakota and Minnesota votes being confirmed, we can break down how each state voted. Now in North Dakota, Donald Trump was the clear winner, and this map showing you the red colored state. Donald Trump having over 230,000 votes with a 65% total, while Joe Biden having over 112,000 votes with a 32% total. Breaking down by county, it was the closest in Cass County. Trump at almost 50% with over 42,000 votes, and Biden at 47% with over 40,000 votes. It was a totally different story in Minnesota. The map looked pretty red, but the breakdown of the county shows differently. Joe Biden has over 1.6 million votes with 52% total, while Donald Trump has over 1.4 million votes with 45% total. Breaking down by county, it was pretty close in Clay County. Biden at pretty much 51% with over 16,000 votes, and Trump close to 47% with over 15,000 votes. A North Dakota man who was running for election in a state house seat that then died won the election. The Secretary of State's results show Republican David Ondal won 5,901 votes in District 8, coming in second to Republican David Neering. Now both are then considered winners for that district. Ondal died on October 5th. Governor Burgum is now appointing Wade Boshans to unfilled District 8 House seat. Well, the beautiful weather continues, but no complaints here. And let's check in with meteorologist Lisa Green and see if it's going to stay.
Good afternoon. Not just beautiful, record-setting weather. We set a couple of records yesterday, and we're on our way to do so today. Here's a look at some of our communities where records are kept in the region. Fargo, your record high in the left column here is 70. We're forecasting 70. Grand Forks, 73 is your record high. We're forecasting that. And similar numbers elsewhere, too. One thing I want to point out, Badette, the record high is 64. We're forecasting 68. Check out your temperature in Badette right now, 66. We've already broken the old record in Badette, and we're at the noon hour. Grand Forks at 70 right now. It's 72 in Bemidji and 70 in Jamestown. Fargo's at 64 and Sisseton 77. We are soaring here this afternoon, so very warm. Looking at our planner, expect in Fargo to see those temperatures rising into that 70-degree range. Then we'll watch them slide a little bit. We'll see some of those higher clouds take over, but we'll still get some sunshine in there too as we've progressed further into the afternoon. And we get to keep this warmer weather around. We'll let you know how long it sticks around coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Definitely feels nice, especially being day 3 so far this week. This feels beautiful. Thanks again, Lisa. Well, voter turnout was strong at polling places across the FM Metro and the rest of the valley. Now, the North Dakota Secretary of State's website says more than 344,000 people casted ballots. That's 59% of eligible voters. And that number will change as absentee ballots are received and counted. In Minnesota, Secretary of State Steve Simon is hoping the state will break 80% voter turnout this year. We have an upset in Minnesota's 7th District congressional race. Just before midnight, Republican challenger Michelle Fischbach declared victory over incumbent Colin Peterson. She made the announcement at her watch party in Spicer, Minnesota, with a hefty lead in the polls. With 99% precincts reporting, she's up 53% to Peterson's 40%.
Very excited. Ready to go to Washington, D.C. and represent this district with a strong conservative voice and get to work.
Now, Peterson did reach out with the following statement. I'd like to thank the people of the 7th District for their support over the years. Serving them in Washington, D.C. has been a great honor, and I respect their decision to move in a different direction. We ran a strong and positive campaign, but with the president winning this district by 30 points again, and the millions in outside money that was spent to attack me, the partisan tilt of this district was just too much to overcome, end quote. Well, people want to know more about the woman who will be representing them in Minnesota's 7th District. Congresswoman-elect Michelle Fischbach was the lieutenant governor under Democrat Mark Dayton. She only got that position because Governor Dayton appointed the lieutenant governor at the time, Tina Smith, to fill the Senate seat left by Al Franken. Fischbach was the lieutenant governor for 1 year and got that position on a technicality, not because Dayton wanted her in his administration. Fischbach lives near Paynesville, a town between St. Cloud and Wilmore. She has the endorsement of President Donald Trump. In the race for Minnesota U.S. Senate, incumbent Tina Smith is maintaining her lead over GOP challenger Jason Lewis. With 99% of the precincts reporting, Smith has just about 49% of the votes to Lewis's 43%. North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum is thanking voters for their support after being re-elected easily for a second term. The governor defeated Democratic challenger Shelley Lenz by a 65 to 25% margin. Lenz says she knew she had a mountain to climb, but her campaign put everything they had on the table and couldn't be more proud of what they accomplished.
No, there's nothing I would do differently. I'm glad to have run the way I ran and thrown my hat in the ring and lead our party to our next step. Again, win, lose, or draw. I mean, we are a North Dakota values party.
Lynn says people have reached out to the campaign, saying their lives have changed just by her running. Well, today starts Valley News Live's virtual food drive for the Great Plains Food Bank. This food drive will help families in need around the FM area. Our goal for this food drive is to reach $40,000 in hopes of surpassing it. To find out how you can donate, just download our VNL News app and look for the virtual food drive and click to donate. Well, coming up at noon, we take a look at the new blood pressure guidelines and weather continuing to feel beautiful and warm. Weather next to Playing Your Day with meteorologist Lisa Green.